Hiya! So I'm on cycle day 12 at the moment, and I've got my first, what seems to be just about, I think, a positive ovulation test. So on the left is the test line, and then on the right is on the left is the control line, and on the right is the test line. So I think the right one's just about as dark as the other one. I'll check it tomorrow though, just in case. And I've also downloaded this new app. It was recommended to me by my sister. It's called Natural Cycles, and she just uses it to prevent pregnancy, so as contraception, so that she doesn't have to take like the pill or anything like that. And yeah, I just thought I'd give it a try, because obviously on the flip side of that, you can use it to actually get pregnant. So the reason I'm doing it is the ovulation tests show that you're about to ovulate, but because I'm 38 in a couple of weeks, I've read that you don't always, as you get older, you don't always release an egg. So I'm really, really interested to know if I'm releasing an egg, and one way to tell is to actually measure your temperature. So that's what I've started doing. So yeah, I downloaded the app. It was about £35, I think, and they send you a little thermometer along with it as well, that you just pop in your mouth every morning to measure your temperature. So you just pop in details of what your temperature is, and then you can also add in whether you took a test and whether it was positive or negative, whether you're on your period or spotting, etc. And you can put in if it's a deviating temperature, so you're supposed to measure your temperature within the sort of same 2 hours. And if you don't, you can mark it as a deviating temperature, or if you're ill, that would be a deviating temperature, or hungover or something like that. Anything that's not like just a general normal condition for you, because that can affect your ovulation and things. So yeah, it's saying today that I'm very high fertility, which is obviously because I'm approaching the mid of my cycle, and also it knows that I've done an LH test and it was positive. So you've got a month view there, and it just shows, so those are the days in green there that I was on my period, and then sort of approaching fertility, high fertility, and a little history breakdown as well. So you can see there that my period was for 6 full days, and then on the final day, that little one, it means I was spotting, and then it's just temperatures every day there. And on this is my favourite bit. So you've got a little graph, so you can see, so that's period, and then this is like the fertile sort of section, which I'm in at the moment, and it's predicting that I'm going to ovulate like there. And then what happens is your temperature goes, I think it doubles once you've ovulated, so that's the bit that I'm really, really interested in, just to see that that's obviously happening, etc. So yeah, really, really good little, I don't know what's happening there. Good little app so far. I'm quite enjoying using it. Okay, it's gone a bit funny. And then you get little messages. Oh dear. It's not happy about, sorry, about what's happening. Yeah, so you get little messages in there. So it's saying like your fertile days, etc. Well done for doing this, different things. And then you've got stats section as well, which just goes through like your average cycle length, temperature variances, the follicular stage, which is the stage before you ovulate, just temperatures and things like that, like how long it is, and then how long your luteal phase is, which is after you ovulate up until your period. So I think you need a certain amount of days in order for the egg to implant, etc. So it seems like it's really useful. And I know my sister like raves about it, so I thought I would give it a go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's the evening of cycle day 12, and I thought I would do another ovulation test, just because the one that I did this morning, even though the line was darker, nearly as dark as the control line, which is the one nearest to the green there, it wasn't dark, so I thought I'd take another one about 10 o'clock at night, and it is so dark. Look how dark, that's the test line there, the really dark one. So yes, highly, highly fertile at the moment. I kind of knew that I would be, because I've been having like ovulation type cramps in the later sort of hours of the day, so yay. So it's cycle day 13 in the morning, and I've just taken another ovulation test, and that one's come back with a strong positive 2. So very good. We've got lots of snow outside. Kids are going to love that. So it's the evening of cycle day 13. I've just taken an ovulation test, and the line on the right there is still pretty dark, but it looks like things are starting to taper off a little bit. I've had really bad ovulation pains all day, literally the worst pains I've ever had, just on my left side. I usually feel some pain, but this was so bad that it actually stopped me from doing what I was doing, and I had to kind of curl up on the sofa, and I was saying to my husband that I thought I might have a cyst or something like that, but it seems to have gone now, so I just think it was quite a strong ovulation. So hopefully my temperature will shift, so I'll be keeping an eye out for that. Okay, so it's cycle day 14 this morning, and I've just taken another test, and it's quite a bit lighter this morning, so that's good. It's actually the longest I've ever had positives for on these. Usually it's just one full day, but this time around it's been 2 full days, a lot of cramping, so that's probably why, because of the surge. Yeah, so we'll just see if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm really not sure. It's a different thing, certainly, and I've taken my test this morning for the temperature, and that's what you get with natural cycles there, and it's still low, so according to that it doesn't look like I've ovulated yet. Morning, it's cycle day 15, and I've just done my temperature this morning before I got out of bed, and I expected to see like a big rise like they say for once you've ovulated, but it's just gone up slightly, and it's not even the highest that it's been, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I've actually ovulated, because I had my 2 positives on days 12 and 13 on my ovulation test, so I would have thought that I'd ovulated already, if not on day 14 at least, and so on day 15 I was thinking I should at least have a temperature rise, so I've got a little one. We'll see what it's like tomorrow. Okay, so I'm on cycle day 21 at the moment, 7 days past ovulation, which the app there finally showed me was on day 14, which is what I thought it was, because I had the positive ovulation tests on day 12 and 13. Watch out, Felix. So yeah, it took a little bit of time just to show me that, because it was waiting, I think, for 3 high temperatures, so we finally got there. Yeah, I've had a bit of a dip, and then I had another dip yesterday, 6 days past ovulation, but I'm pretty sure that's probably because I was out the night before at a wedding. I stayed out until about, I think, 12:30, 1 o'clock. I ended up going to bed, and I did have a few drinks as well, so I'm probably going to disregard that reading, but that's where we are right now. Hi, just going to insert this in for cycle day 23, which is 9 days past ovulation. The film didn't turn out very well, so I'm just going to put this in instead. But basically, all I was saying was that I'd found a little test strip, like a cheapy one, when I was clearing out the bathroom, and I was going to use that on cycle day 27 at 11 days past ovulation, because from what I've read, if you are pregnant, you're more likely to see a positive than a negative on cycle day 11. Hiya, so it's cycle day 25, and I'm 11 days past ovulation, and I am supposed to be testing today, but I don't think I'm going to. Just because yesterday I started getting my usual period cramps, and then this morning I woke up and my temperature, as you can see, has dipped quite a bit, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to come on my period in the next couple of days. I have removed on cycle day 20 that 1 minute, Felix! That dip in temperature, because I'm pretty sure it's because of going out all day, so, and having a few drinks, so I've taken that off. If I haven't come on tomorrow, then I may, or the next day, then I may take that little strip test that I found. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm out this month. Okay. Okay, so it's cycle day 26 today, and I've got my pregnancy test here, so I'm just going to pop it in the you-know-what. And I'll just, while I'm doing that, try and... Okay, it's right, I've taken it out. So there it is going up. I'll just turn that upside down. And then here's my chart today. So I've had a huge spike, but before getting excited at all, basically I'm staying in a hotel at the moment because Jamie surprised me for my birthday and has taken me away to our wedding hotel for the night, which is brilliant. But I left the heat on really high, so it was on 25 degrees, and our house is usually 18 to 20 with the heating, so I'm pretty sure that's why I've got a massive spike here. But I thought it was just worth doing a test just to see. I'm 99% sure that it's going to be negative because I don't feel pregnant at all, so yeah, I'll just wait for that to show. But yeah, this is the view. Lovely little lakes. So we're in North Yorkshire in the lakes. It's really, really nice. I love this place. But yeah, let's have a look. It's probably still going across. So yeah, nothing to see. It's got a bit of fluff on it. Can't get the fluff off it. So no, I can't see anything. If anything changes, I'll film it. But yeah, looks like a negative for this month. So we've been discussing whether to try again next month, even though I said that we were going to stop, because it would be about 4 or 5 weeks until the Christmas stay away with the family, if we were to get pregnant and have a baby in November. So we're just deciding whether we think that's enough time for me to feel like fully recovered to go away and things like that. So yeah, so we may be doing one more try. We shall see. Okay, cheers, bye.